Good evening. This is a special edition from Orlando, Florida. Today, Orlando became the tragic scene of the worst mass shooting in American history. The shooting occurred before dawn at a gay nightclub called Pulse. Outside the club this evening, you can hear the sound of cell phones. There are more than 50 bodies inside the club. The phones belong to those victims. They are ringing because of desperate relatives calling to find out if their loved ones are still alive. As we said, at least 50 people were killed, still in the nightclub. More than 50 others were wounded, many of them critically, in what the president called today an act of terrorism and hate. Just after 2 o'clock this morning, it was last call for drinks at the Pulse nightclub, popular among the gay community, when sounds of gunfire rang out above the music. A lone gunman, 29-year-old Omar Mateen, made his way into the crowded club and opened fire.
Oh my God, dude.
A massive barrage of gunfire was exchanged with law enforcement and pierced the pre-dawn quiet near downtown Orlando. Today, President Obama said the entire country stands with the people of Florida.
Today, as Americans, we grieve the brutal murder, a horrific massacre of dozens of innocent people. We pray for their families who are grasping for answers with broken hearts.
Armed with an AR-15 semi-automatic assault rifle and a handgun, Mateen was also wearing what police say could have been an explosive device. An Orlando police officer working security at the club engaged the suspect with gunfire, and it quickly turned into a tense hostage situation. This mother came looking for her son.
But I don't know where my son is. No one can tell me where my son is. If he's been shot, if he's dead, no one knows. But they told me there are fatalities.
Minutes later, the club posted this message on Facebook with a dire warning. Everyone get out of Pulse and keep running. Witnesses say people ran out between bursts of gunfire or dove for cover. This text message was written by a man hidden in a bathroom who believed he only had moments left to live. Mateen called 911 to pledge his allegiance to ISIS.
There were 911 calls in which there was conversation between the subject and law enforcement representatives of 911 dispatchers. That has become federal evidence. It's my understanding, I have not personally listened to him, but it was general to the Islamic State.
Orlando police used stun grenades and an armored vehicle to enter the building. 3 hours after the mayhem began, a SWAT team stormed the club and opened fire. Mateen engaged in a sustained gunfight. By 5:53 a.m., Orlando police said the shooter was dead, along with 50 others. 53 were taken to local hospitals, many of them in critical condition. The injured were carried out and transported by any means available. One officer was slightly wounded after he was hit in the helmet with a bullet. His Kevlar helmet saved his life. FBI and law enforcement remain at the scene, scouring for evidence.